Thinking about new headphones, but not sure if closed back is the right choice? These are the classic normal cans most people picture. Big over-ear cups with sealed shells that keep your music in and the outside noise out. In this video, I'll quickly show you the best models that are actually worth your money for studio work, commuting, gaming, and late-night listening. And yes, links are all in the description, as always. Let's start. 1. Focal Stelia, flagship closed back for pure sound quality. Focal Stelia is one of the most talked about endgame closed backs. It uses premium leather and metal with Focal's high-end drivers to deliver a rich, warm sound. Tight, deep bass, clear mids, and smooth yet detailed treble when you feed it a good source. The cups seal well, though very thick hair or glasses can slightly reduce bass if the pads cannot sit flush. Soundstage is still more intimate than a big open back, but for a fully sealed design, Stelia sounds impressively natural and spacious. If you want top-tier sound at home and need isolation, this is one of the most complete options available. 2. Sony MDR-Z1R. Smooth, spacious, and luxurious. Sony's MDR-Z1R is a closed-back headphone for people who want deep bass, a big soundstage, and a very refined presentation. The build is a mix of carbon fiber, metal, and leather that feels every bit as expensive as it looks, and the comfort is excellent for long listening sessions. The tuning is rich and detailed, impactful low-end, a smooth mid-range that gives male vocals weight and lets female vocals shine, and highs that are revealing without becoming harsh when properly driven. 3. Apple AirPods Max, for people who live on Apple devices. If your phone, tablet, and laptop all have a bitten Apple logo, AirPods Max are basically the path of least resistance. They snap onto your iPhone, iPad, and Mac without any fiddling, switch between them on their own, and all the Apple only. Tricks like spatial audio and head tracking just work. The tuning is on the smoother, slightly warm side, with a more open feel than a lot of ANC rivals, and the noise cancelling is strong enough to survive planes and buses. 4. Dan Clark Audio Eon 2 Noir, light planar that doesn't murder your neck. Eon 2 Noir is Dan Clark's closed-back planar for people who like a modern, slightly energetic tuning rather than a super-flat studio sound. Think a bit of extra bass, a bit of extra sparkle, and clean mids that don't shove vocals in your face. Lively, but not shouty. The cool part is the build. Lots of carbon fiber and metal, a clever folding system, and a weight that feels more nice portable headphone than iron neck workout. You can wear it for hours at a desk, or throw it in a bag for office/travel, without feeling like you're hauling a museum piece around. 5. Sennheiser HD8 II. Oh, almost open sound without annoying the room. HD8 II. Oh, is Sennheiser's attempt to answer the classic question, what if the HD800S didn't leak like crazy? They use those wild, curved glass cups to tame reflections inside the ear cup, and the result is a closed back that still feels wider and more open than most sealed headphones. You get proper detail and imaging, plus more low-end weight than the HD800S, which helps with modern music and big game soundtracks. 6. Beyerdynamic D T1770 Pro. Closed back that feels at home in a studio, DT1770 Pro is the kind of headphone you see everywhere in project studios. It's tough, predictable, and closed enough that you can track or edit without bleeding into every mic in the room. The sound is fairly balanced for a buyer, with a very honest mid-range, solid punch down low and treble that's a bit calmer than the older laser beam Beyer reputation. Metal parts, thick pads, and a detachable cable make it feel like proper studio gear rather than a toy, and it isolates well enough for noisy home setups too. If you want one closed back that can do real work during the day and still be fun for music or games at night, this one makes sense. 7. Focal Bathyes. Best sounding closed back with ANC. Focal Bathyes is a rare wireless headphone that still feels like a true hi-fi product. It combines Bluetooth, strong active noise cancellation, and an internal DAC with Focal's driver tech, so you get detailed, dynamic sound plus travel-friendly features in one package. The tuning is engaging and slightly warm, with powerful but controlled bass and a wide, open feel for a closed-back ANC headset. Build and comfort are excellent, making Bathyes suitable for flights, offices, and long daily use. If you want wireless closed backs that sound clearly better than typical consumer ANC models, this is one of the best options right now. 8. Audeze LC-DXC. Planar closed back for serious mixing and listening. Audeze's LC-DXC takes the detailed, planar sound of the LC-DX and wraps it in closed cups for people who need isolation. The drivers deliver excellent resolution, fast transients, and tight bass, which makes these headphones very popular for high-end mixing, mastering, and critical home listening. The build uses metal, wood, and leather, giving them a premium feel, and isolation is good enough for studio work and late-night sessions. They are heavy and demand a capable amp, so they are not a casual portable option, but if you want one of the most resolving closed-back planar headphones available, LC-DXC is a top contender. Those are my favorite closed-back picks for 2026 and the situations where they really shine. If it helps, do like, share, and subscribe, and yes, links are all in the description as I said. See you in the next one.